John, this is pretty messy.
Yeah, it does. It seems like it's a really bitter divorce.
Mountain West Conference, Pac-12 Conference spent more than 60 days in mediation trying to resolve the potential of lawsuits about exit fees. So the background on this is the Mountain West Conference had a rule, John. They told San Diego State, if you're thinking of exiting, your exit fee is $18 million. If you give us 2 years notice, $18 million. If you don't give us 2 years notice, the exit fee is $36. So there was the rule, there was the line. So San Diego State, Boise State, Fresno State, Colorado State, Utah State all agreed, we'll exit, we'll go to the Pac-12, and we'll give you the $18 million on 1 year's notice. Then the Mountain West, which tried to work out a deal with the Pac-12 about non-conference scheduling, when the Pac-12 lost everybody except Oregon State, Washington State, tried to impose a poaching fee as part of the financial deal. They wanted the Pac-12 to pay $10 million per school for every school that exited. It would come to $55 million. The Pac-12 filed litigation and said, no, that's an antitrust exemption. You're trying to put us out of business before we even go in business. Your rule said San Diego State, Boise, etc. The exit fee was 18. You can't tag an additional 10 million on our conference on top of what you're getting from San Diego State and Boise, etc. So they went through 60 days of mediation. They made no progress. This sucker is going back to court, and it's going to be in litigation. It's going to be a lawsuit, and there's going to be discovery. I think it's really going to be ugly. And now the Mountain West is in a world of hurt because you look at the roster of schools in the Mountain West, how the hell are they supposed to get some type of marquee TV contract with whom is left and whom they added? Because the sexy teams, the flag carriers, have gone across the street to the Pac-12, and the Pac-12 is struggling to build the rest of their TV contracts out. Because, with apologies, San Diego State and Boise State and Fresno and Colorado State, those are not marquee, must-see TV teams. So the Pac-12's got an issue. The Mountain West has got a bigger issue, and they were banking on the second set of fees, the poaching fees, as a way to keep their conference operating. That's why Air Force stayed. That's why Vegas stayed. You got poor Wyoming and all these other ones. New Mexico, they're all suffering financially. And now the Mountain West doesn't have the kind of money because the Pac-12 says you can't impose a second set of exit fees on us. John, it's really complicated. The only ones going to make money out of this are the bloody lawyers. But this is really, as you said, this divorce is really ugly. Go ahead, respond.
Well, it seems like they're trying to take another bite of the apple.
Exactly.
So a contract's a contract. So if you got this, 2 years, 18 million, 1 year, $36 million exit fee and timing, you got to stick to it. And I remember there was a lot of conversation about this poaching fee, that these schools or these conferences rightfully deserve that money to help build their programs if you're cherry picking our best players or our best programs. I get that, but you can't come at the apple twice. Now, I want to ask you, though, is the new Pac-12, that's not starting this year, is it?
No, 2026.
2026, yeah, that's right. So this year, the Mountain West Conference still has San Diego State and Colorado State.
It'll be the 12-team conference, and then by the time we get to the end of the football season, those 5 are going to the Pac-12.
Now, what about all the new ads? Like, isn't UTEP one of them? And there's a few others. Are they going to be in the conference in 26 or 25?
26.
Except for Grand Canyon.
That's only basketball.
Yeah. Well, and maybe some of the other, like, gymnastics or softball or that kind of thing, too.
But when you look at the roster of what's left behind, how does the Mountain West Conference go to a TV network and say, look at us.
Yeah.
Look who's left behind?
It's like a bunch of roadkill, man, out there on the freeway.
Air Force UTEP, is that a big TV draw?
No.
Yeah. Mountain West got a big problem on their hands, and now they're trying to take more money from the Pac-12, and Pac-12 says, no, you can't do that. That's an antitrust exemption. Your guys already agreed to the 18 million exit fees. You can't tax us on top of the 18 million. It's a big story. Okay, so we got that.